Guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story today. Now, it's a story about lower back pain, and the reason I'm telling you this is my story, and I wanted to bring across some of the points that Neil goes on and on and on about: the kinetic chain, the importance of doing your warm-ups, your cool-down, your stretching, your mobility, all of those sort of things. Now, when I was 21, I had a really bad back injury. In fact, I broke 2 vertebrae and I squashed 2 of my discs down in the lower back. Since then, I'd kept running, I'd kept doing everything after that initial phase, and I always had back pain, and I just fought through it and I fought through it. Then about 4 years ago, when I was doing the Gobi Desert and the Sahara Desert with backpacks on, I started to get to a point where I could no longer run, and I was having spasms, like really debilitating 100% spasms on the ground, going like this. And I thought, this is it, my career's over. I can no longer run, I can't run with a backpack. I stopped doing any races where it included a backpack. Only started looking at ultras where I could run with a crew, and I had to change what I was doing. And I was debilitated not only in my running but in my daily life. So anything from painting the walls to just getting dressed in the morning was becoming a real problem. I went to chiropractors, I went to acupuncture, I went to surgeons. I had now, when they did the MRI, they found that I had 4 discs that were now completely squashed. There was hardly anything in between the area, and they basically said, look, you know, time's up, you've had a good run, you've had a good career, there's nothing we can do for you surgery-wise, you're just going to have to put up with it. But me, being a stubborn person, didn't want to listen to that, so I started doing everything I possibly could to find a way to get better. And I did all those things, there's acupunctures, the chiropractors and all those sort of things, and nothing worked, and I was getting really frustrated. At the same time, I started really working on my core, because I had heard from the likes of Neil that the core is very important for the back stability. Now, I'd always done some stomach work, but I was more worried about my six-pack. Now, your stomach isn't just your six-pack. Your whole core is these muscles on the side, your pelvic floor, your diaphragm, and these muscles around your lower back. Now, I started doing things like the planking exercises, all these mobility and strengthening exercises and stretching exercises that Neil's been teaching you, and I did them religiously. And now, 2 years on, and not only can I run without spasms, I haven't had a single spasm in over a year now. Not only can I run without spasms, but I have absolutely no back pain, and that is despite having 4 completely stuffed discs. I can't emphasize just how important, I can't emphasize enough how important this sort of work is. Another area I'm having trouble with is my shoulders and my upper thoracic area, again from carrying backpacks and being in this position in my job, being a jeweler, being rounded shouldered, sitting all day, and now I'm working really hard to get rid of that. I'm not there yet, but I know it will come because I'm determined to see it right. So that's how important it is for you to do these exercises. So good luck out there, do your strength, do your stretching, do your mobility exercises religiously.